it's Anna, bienvenido otra vez a mi canal, but if you are new here, what is up? If this is the first video of mine that you are seeing, I hope you stick around and subscribe. And also, if you haven't, make sure you hit the little bell notification because we all know how YouTube is. So we just want to make sure you see when I post videos. So this is going to be another one of my kind of like healthy, quick, easy, simple, cheap, affordable, yummy food recipes. This one today though is a super easy one. I'm trying to get like all of my easiest recipes out first, just to kind of ease on into this new thing that we're doing here on the canal. This is something that I love eating for like a snack. I don't really eat it for breakfast just because I feel like it's too much effort for breakfast, even though it's not. But usually when I'm craving, I don't know why my arm is up here. I don't know what to do with my arms right now. Usually I eat this when I'm craving something sweet, or I'm just like having a cravings, because I love sweet, I love savory, I love snacks. This is just good all around. I found ways to kind of double up and kind of reuse or extend the usage of some of the ingredients, and it's also super budget friendly, which I love because we don't want to spend too much money, and people usually think that eating healthy is like super pricey. It doesn't have to be. Today we are making my cottage cheese with frutas. I also want to do this video today because it's like super simple, but also just to kind of talk to you guys a little bit and kind of give you guys some of like my insight or like tips to help encourage you guys with getting healthier, losing weight if that's your goal. It's my goal right now to lose weight and get back fit and comfortable in my body again because I have some poundage to lose. All you're gonna need for this recipe is literally just 2, maybe 3 things. Well, plus the bowl and the spoon. You just need cottage cheese. You can use obviously whatever your preference for cottage cheese is. I usually just grab this one because it's from Walmart and it's super affordable. I hate saying the word cheap, but it's cheap. I think this is only like $2 and this will last me for so many snacks. I just go with the 4% milk fat. I always do small curd just because I don't like the large curds. That sounds so gross to say. Okay. We're gonna move past it. That's just my preference. I know some people say to maybe go with like 2% milk fat or less. It's really up to you. I say we're already getting a pretty healthy snack, so I try not to be too hard on myself. And then I like to use just Mandarin oranges. Mandarin oranges are my favorite thing to mix with cottage cheese. I don't really like too much with my cottage cheese, honestly. So I usually do Mandarin oranges and or pineapple chunks. So I just get the can of Mandarin oranges. Again, I just got this from Walmart. I always get the ones with no sugar added, or if it says like in juice, I don't get that because I think there's a lot of extra sugar added if it says in juice. So just kind of be a little weary of that because I feel like you can really ramp up your sugar intake. That's the only thing really that I try to pay attention to. And usually I only get canned Mandarin oranges. I usually like to add fresh pineapple. That's just, again, my preference. I don't know. It's pretty stupid because like it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. This again is super affordable. I think this is like 70 cents per can, and this also is maybe like 4 different snack times. So this is like good for a whole week. And I always like getting the cans though and not just regular Mandarin oranges, mainly because I don't like the little peels, the little skins on oranges. I think it's disgusting and gross and I'm not trying to eat that. I know it's annoying and picky and stupid, but again, my preference. When it's in the can like this, I like to reuse the juice for my smoothies, mainly my green smoothies. All right, so we've got our cottage cheese. Like I said, you're also gonna want your Mandarin oranges. Usually I like to make sure my Mandarin oranges are cold, but I mean, I'm just opening up this can, so they're not gonna be like super cold or cold at all. And I know the biggest thing though about cottage cheese is the texture. All I can say is you gotta get used to it if it bothers you. I feel like it bothered me at first, but then I don't know, I got over it. With cottage cheese though, it has like kind of a weird film on the top. I just kind of stir it around a little bit. The main thing about little snacks like this though is like your serving size. Definitely don't eat a whole can of this because then, I mean, it's a healthier option, but then we're leading into those options where it's like, would you rather have a salad or a burger? But then if you have enough for 5 salads, you might as well have had a burger, if that makes any sense. It doesn't, but cool. But so usually what I do, and I don't do any more of this, mainly because I start to kind of get tired of it as I go anyways, but also because I don't want to go too crazy with it. I usually do 1, and this is just a normal size spoon, 2, maybe 3 scoops of the cottage cheese, but usually like 2 scoops is like all I can like handle, and then I'm just like, as I'm eating it, getting over it. So I'm gonna throw this back in the fridge though. And then, little trick, I didn't mention it, but you can use obviously a spoon that has like holes in it to like sift through. I just don't like having a ton of the liquid in mine. If you do like the liquid, that's cool. Or you can use a fork to like sift through it, but I'm really weird and I don't like a ton of the fruit juice kind of mixing around with the cheese because I just don't like how it starts to look. I don't know, it bothers me. It might bother you. Also, that's why I kind of use bowls that are like flatter on the end, so they're not like super rounded bowls. It's the little things that just I'm picky about. And so I'm using my spoon that just has like kind of holes in it, or you can use a fork. I usually just use a fork, mainly because this spoon is kind of big for this can. But I'm gonna try to get out as much of the juice as I can. And then I like to sit on the side just because I like to kind of, again, personal preference. I like to eat half of the mandarin orange with each scoop of my cottage cheese, because that way too I end up not eating too much. And since I said I like to really like make sure I focus on like how much I'm putting in my bowl so that I don't overdo it, I usually look at the amount of cottage cheese that I have and just like match it to the amount of mandarin orange. It seems like a lot, it seems stupid, and it seems like just being nitpicky, but trust me, once you start eating, it's gonna make a difference. Because like I was saying, this is a time when you can like overdo it and then a healthy choice turns into too much sugar. Then like I said, I'm just gonna put all of this in a little container and put it in the fridge. This isn't really the container that I usually like to put my mandarin oranges in, but I think it's in the dishwasher. So I pour all of this in there, keeping the juice, because like I said, I reuse the juice for my smoothies. So I'm just gonna throw this in the fridge as well. So yeah, there's your snack. Super simple, super easy, super healthy, as long as you don't overdo it. That is the most important thing I can say for like this little snack and super simple snacks like this. So here is my super simple, super easy, super quick snack that both satisfies your salty and your sweet. Like I said, usually if I do have pineapple, I will mix pineapple and do pineapple and mandarin oranges. But mandarin oranges are my favorite thing to eat with the cottage cheese. I don't know if there's really too many other fruit mixes that go well with cottage cheese. I just know that I love it with these fruits, and that's kind of what I stick to. I feel like some people might add cinnamon on the top of their cottage cheese as well, but I don't personally like it. Sometimes I even eat just cottage cheese by itself, but again, I only do 3 scoops max of cottage cheese because I feel like with simple snacks like this, it's super, super easy to go overboard. And plus, like, I think after a while I'd be like, this is disgusting. Like, if I was eating like a whole bowl full of cottage cheese, like, ew, no. Not always gonna mention like tips or little like information because I don't want to make these videos too boring, but I want to like give one tip, I guess 2 tips for this video. So the first and most important one that I always tell everyone is to not beat yourself up about your eating decisions. Oh, unless, I mean, obviously you're eating candy every day. But since I'm already eating a healthier choice, when I wasn't eating healthy, I was eating like bags of chips, like at a time in a sitting as my snack. I was eating tons of candy. I was eating tons of pizza, and that was like what I was eating all the time. But now I'm choosing this instead of a whole bag of Lay's chips. So where was I getting with it? Don't beat yourself up. I don't know, but that's just a really important thing that I like to remember, is not to beat yourself up over some of the choices that you make. I guess for me with this one, it's more of the fact that I use like the 4% milk fat, where some people might say, oh, well, that's not as healthy as using the 2% milk fat or non-fat. Eat what you like, because at the end of the day, you're still making the best, healthiest decision. You're making a better, healthier decision for yourself. Like I said, I could be eating chips right now. I could easily eat a whole bag of chips right now. But instead, I decided to eat 3 scoops of cottage cheese with only a few little curds. Okay, I hate the word curds, I'm really sorry. A few little pieces of mandarin oranges, so come on. Also, what I wanted to mention though, but I do want to take a bite. I don't know why I'm like super picky with the way that I eat something sometimes, but like it makes sense because it slows down your eating also. You're not like scarfing it down. Scarfing stuff down will make you want to eat more because you won't feel as satisfied. I'm telling you, like, it seems crazy, it sounds stupid, but once you actually start doing it and get into a habit of actually slowing yourself down eating, you'll realize. You'll be like, oh, that was satisfying. And it took me a while to eat, so like I'm good. But so like this is just a little baby one. But usually, and I'm not gonna be able to show it, really for the full pieces though, I'll just get like a little piece. I won't eat like a whole piece of the Mandarin orange, which seems weird because they're already in small pieces, but I don't know, it makes sense to me. And it helps me eat it slower, which is important for me also. Like I was getting into, the reason why I make sure to only use like 3 scoops, like I always count out 3 scoops. It's not because I'm like crazy. I don't have OCD, which nothing against anyone who does, but it's because it's so easy to go overboard with these types of small, simple snacks. And because when you're putting it in a bowl, you're looking at it and you're like, oh, but I'm like actually kind of really hungry right now, or like I feel like I want to eat more right now. So you're gonna put more in your bowl, and then if it's in your bowl, you're going to eat it. So if you go and look at all the nutrition facts and everything. I'm not a nutritionist or anything, but if you've ever seen those pictures on like Instagram that are super annoying to look at, and they're like, oh, what's healthier at McDonald's, the salad or the burger? And it's like, well, their salad has so much dressing that has a ton of fat, a ton of sugar. It actually ends up being worse than the burger. I feel like that easily can happen with these little snacks as well. So that's why too, I count out what I'm eating, and then I pay attention. If it's like your first few times of eating this, maybe pay attention to like when you're actually full of eating it, so that you can keep in mind, okay, I can put a little bit less in my bowl, but don't do more than what you think you need. I say 2 to 3 scoops of the cottage cheese is a safe spot, at least for me. And then I just match up equal amounts of my Mandarin oranges. Because like you can kind of see it, but there's like fruit juice, so I don't want to mix it. But it's like an even amount on both sides. But then, like I said, to make it feel like I'm eating more, I eat it in pieces, like to make it even smaller amounts. So it feels like you're eating even more. This is sounding stupid, and I feel like I sound like a broken record. I'm telling you, it helps. I'm sorry if I have like stuff in my mouth because I'm eating at the same time. It's these little things about being super picky, like counting how many scoops that you put in your bowl, that's really gonna help you eat less. It's really gonna help you be more mindful of what you're eating. I'm telling you, you can think I'm crazy. You can be like,
Anna, you're so stupid. Anna, you're so annoying. Oh my God, Anna, stop talking.
but I'm telling you, it's going to help you. Sorry if some of that was kind of out of focus. I was just like moving all over the place. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, if you guys agree with some of what I'm saying or not, whatever. But I mean, I feel like it all goes together. 1, don't beat yourself up over the choices that you make, but also 2, don't overdo your healthy choices, because then it becomes a not so healthy choice. I just pulled that out of the air, honestly, and I'm actually really proud of that. I see a bug on my plant from here, so I'm not happy. I think it's a spider. Let me know in the comments below your guys' thoughts, if you guys agree with any of this stuff, if you guys like cottage cheese, or if you think it's disgusting, you can say that as well. But it's one of my favorite and go-to like diet snacks, diet foods in general. I don't know why, it always has been. I honestly think what it was when I was younger, it was forever ago, I saw on MTV, there was a show about a girl who did like pageants or something. It was probably like extreme, like really unhealthy diets episode or something. I think it was a True Life. I am an extreme dieter and it's killing me or something. She did pageants, and when it came time to do her pageants, like 6 months before her pageant or whatever, all she would eat was cottage cheese. But she would lose so much weight. But like, that's unhealthy. Don't do that. But so ever since then, I've been like, I guess cottage cheese could be a fun way to lose weight. I never did that because that's extreme and gross and ew. But ever since then, I really think that's what started it with cottage cheese for me. But okay, this is getting too long. I wanted this to be a super quick video, but I also want to give you guys something to think about with like eating healthy, losing weight, whatever, changing your lifestyle. Because these are things that like I always keep in mind and that have always really helped me, and I always try to tell people. But if it doesn't work for you, let me know in the comments below too your thoughts, or if you maybe have a little bit of a change to it. This is stuff that I just like to think about, and what's really helpful for me to stay on track with eating healthy. I'm annoyed because my mixture is gonna get all the juice together on the bottom, which I don't like right now because I'm talking forever. I hope you guys are enjoying these like wellness recipes, super easy, super affordable, healthier choices to be making. Like I've mentioned before, I'm on a weight loss journey, but all around just being healthy again journey. I really wanted to do these videos or this series also on my channel so that we could all help each other out. I feel like being healthy, how many times can I say this in this video, honestly, is something that you're going to do so much better if you have people that join you on the journey with you, or that at least are motivational. Is that the word I'm looking for? Accepting, that's not the word I'm looking for. I'm looking for a word right now, but it's not in my brain. Encouraging. That's the word. Encouraging. So let's all encourage each other. Let's be nice in the comments together, and just help each other be healthier in general. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you're looking forward to more of my wellness tips, tricks, hacks, recipes, getting healthier videos in general. I look forward to doing a lot more videos where I'm just like talking to you guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys liked it, and if you guys want to see more of my wellness, even like sit down, just like getting into a healthier lifestyle, because I've said that 20 million times in this video now. Muchísimas gracias. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.